There's still some stuff I gotta get done. Like, this is a big one. Oh, Monka. I turned it off by accident. Oh, you know, it wasn't by accident. It was last night when I was recording for the Pokemon. Jump King? We'll see. Yeah, I'm still playing Jump King. So, here's the thing, chatters. Here's the thing. I'm going out of town this weekend, so no stream tomorrow or Saturday. God, black coffee is so fucking gross. I'm going out of town. Why? Because it's my girlfriend's birthday. But when I come back, I'm going to be real. I don't want to have to come back to Jump King. I don't. Okay? I do not want to have to come back and play more Jump King. So, the goal today, A, hit 50%, B, beat the fucking game so I don't have to play this shit anymore. Because I don't want to play this shit anymore. This game does nothing but make me, like, very sad. This is a fucking depression simulator. You all have faith? Thank you. Yesterday I did see a couple new screens. God, You could start when you come back with Hollow Knight instead. No, but then the game wins. You want me to put chat on screen today? I'll put chat on screen today. There. I'll put chat on screen today. God damn it. This is going to piss me off now. There we go. There we go. Okay. Boom. The Stream Elements bot is late today. But, oh my god, I drink fucking black coffee before stream because I don't have any creamer in my house right now. I just don't have coffee creamer. It should be a crime. Like, unironically, it should be a crime to drink black coffee. That's just, oh! I'm gonna blame the black coffee. Anytime I miss a jump today, it's because my coffee had no creamer in it before stream. Straight up, that's the excuse today. Because the taste of that shit is gonna be in my mouth for the rest of stream, and I know it. I know I'm gonna be tasting fucking coffee all night. And it's so ass. No! Oh no. Cool. That was close. That one was a little too close for comfort. I gotta get, like, back to where I was first. Honestly, this is all planned to practice the cage dumps more. That was stupid. I really wish I had like a wrist rest for my keyboard. Like after playing Jump King for the last 10 hours, I'm realizing, oh, those bitches have fucking value in this world. Before Jump King, I was a wrist rest hater. I won't lie. I was like, why would you need that? But post Jump King, I need that. It's shaping out to be a rough day jumping. Ugh. You personally find wrist rests really annoying, but you play Jump King on the Switch. There's so much to unpack there in that statement. I feel like there's a lot to unpack in the statement that you have graced me with. Mainly the Jump King on Switch. What's that about? What's the story behind that one? Why are you playing Jump King on the Switch? Ask yourself, is playing Jump King on Switch the way God intended it to be played? Because your PC is garbage? I feel like... Okay. I might be crazy saying this. I don't know how much Jump King takes to run. I feel like you could plug a monitor into a potato and just chill on Jump King, you know? I just feel like that's kind of... Because, like, how intensive could it be? The whole game is, like, 15 gigabytes. I feel like you should have more faith in your computer. Not you, bitch. Go away. Goddamn. I mean, you aren't wrong. I didn't want to load it on PC because now I can play the game on the go. Why would you want to subject yourself to that? I couldn't imagine wanting to be like, yeah, you know what? I've got some free time. Let's play Jump King. Come on, dude. Happy 420 day. You know, at work today, only one person wished me happy 420, and I thought that was weird. Because then I could rage in front of my parents' or friends' house, or I make other people play it. Okay, so you're just like the worst type of human. Hey, bro, play this game. It's really fun. You've been called that before? Well, I don't think there's many titles that fit someone that makes people play Jump King other than just a bad person. Oh. Honestly, we'd love to see it around these parts. I should not be struggling this much. That was so stupid. That was so stupid. There we go. God damn. Only took 15 minutes, but hey, look, Oh my god, what is happening? How am I falling off so much right now? Holy shit. Okay, here we go. I gotta focus up. Focus up, focus up. Here we go. See, I've seen this all before. I like this part because it's like all full jumps right there. Okay. Come on, dude. I've got this. I better. Considering I've made all these jumps before. There we go. God. Oh yeah, just keep going down. Just keep going down. Just keep on going down. That's what I needed you to do. Why go up when you can go down? That's what the people say, you know? You've heard? That's what you've heard the people saying? See, as a man of the people, it's my job to exemplify their sayings, you know? That's kind of a... It's kind of what the man of the people is supposed to do. Bring it to light? Exactly. Yeah, gotta make sure people... Exactly. See, you get it. You get it. You get it. You gotta make sure people know the sayings. You gotta make sure people know what the sayings look like, so they know what they're looking for. And honestly, some of these sayings go back thousands of years. For example, the one I just told you, why go up when you can go down? It's actually believed to be started in Nordic regions. Because, little known fact, in Norse mythology, Thor was actually the god of the people. Yeah, Nordic mythology. Yeah, exactly. See? Thor was actually the god of the common man, while Odin was actually like the god of royalty. Like your commoners would all pledge to Thor, and Odin would all pledge to, or all the royals would all pledge to Odin. And it's for that reason, like, because, you know, Thor's the god of, like, rain and thunder and lightning, and he's got the hammer because, you know, working men gotta work with their hammers, stuff like that. Now, see, Thor, the reason he's the god of lightning is to actually exemplify the trait of what why go up when you can go down, because lightning strikes downwards. There's your little mini history lesson for today. That makes sense, actually. Well, yeah, it makes sense because it's true. I would never, ever lie about something like Norse mythology. That'd be such a foolish thing to lie about. I'm literally gonna fucking kill myself. I teach history now? Yeah. I can do a lot of things. A lot of things you guys don't know about me. Alright. Okay. I can do a lot of things except beat Jump King. There, I said it for you. Holy shit. I love this game so much. This game... I don't smuggle kidneys. Is that what we're calling it? Every time I fall, it's going down the rabbit hole of life. Anyways, like I was saying, this game never makes me feel upset. I'm never sad playing this. I have so much fun playing this game. I lied. This game's fucking ridiculous. This is the most ridiculous fucking game I've ever played. Can make a comparison between Jump King and Life. I think someone in chat's already done that. I think Rat did that like day one. Oh my fucking god. And I'm going to be honest, the way Rat compared Jump King to Life day one, it unironically has stuck with me. I need to cut off my abusive relationship with the Jump King. There's nothing wrong with my relationship with the Jump King. It's a perfectly healthy relationship. What are you talking about? Me and the Jump King love each other. I love my little blue man. Victims always say that. I promise you. You've seen every episode of Law & Order SVU. So you're pretty much a crime expert is what I'm hearing. Ha! I knew it! Everyone knows when you go to law school and when you go to the police academy, instead of teaching you anything, they actually just sit you down and make you watch every episode of Law & Order. And then for extra credit, you watch Criminal Minds. No Bones though? No. Bones was in the Bones was like early 2000s course, you know? Oh my god. Like in the early 2000s they had you watch Bones. Bones from Bones is mid. That's so funny. But yeah, in the early 2000s, they would have you watch Bones. But since then, it's almost like, you know how there's always new textbooks coming out? You know what I mean? Like, there's always new textbooks. They have to update what they have you watch. Now, with CSI, only certain people have to watch CSI. Oh my God. What are these day 2 struggles I'm having right now? These are basic ass fucking jumps. Sometimes it's a fucking paragraph. I'm really fun to watch. Found you when I was walking through my Pokemon Showdown days. Underrated god here. Dude. What can I say? Thank you. Huh! Fuck. All I'm going to say is if you're here for Pokemon, wait until May. May, we got Pokemon. May, we got Tears of the Kingdom. Honestly, at the rate that they're going, May, my channel is going to be taken down by Nintendo. You would destroy me in rando battles? Probably. I'm not... Fucking God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my... I didn't even hit the space bar. Why did you jump? Oh my God, how many times am I going to make that mistake? That mistake is so costly. Hope Nintendo realizes what they're doing because it's pretty bad. It's awful. It's terrible. But here's the problem. They're not going to change. Are you serious? They're a business at the end of the day. Yeah, I would argue, actually. I would argue that in today's day and age, content creation is probably... Oh my fucking God. I would argue that in today's day and age, content creation is actually the best form of marketing anything could strive to get. Straight up. I think any form of content creation Whether it's, oh my God. Whether it's streaming, whether it's a YouTube video, whether it's a TikTok, it is hands down the best form of marketing that any form of business could strive for. Especially in today's content creator like landscape where full playthroughs of games aren't as popular anymore. There's definitely, like, over the past couple years, no doubt, but Nintendo doesn't really need it. They've already shown people that they're good at what they do, and what do? We keep buying into it. Yeah, like, definitely. Like, I think Nintendo makes good games, but that only gets them so much leeway in the public eye. Like, at some point, like, sure, they make good games, but oh my fucking God. Like, how much leeway does that get them? Like, how much leash do they get for making the man that goes wahoo and yahoo? You know what I mean? And I think they're, in the past probably month, they've been treading, not even month, in the past 2 weeks, they've been treading really close to the end of that leash. Between, like, everything that happened with Point Crow, and then everything that happened with the like Switch hacking group recently, I think Nintendo's really pushing the bounds of, like, how much they're able to be like, yeah, but hey, Mario, you know? I think people will only protect them to a point over things like that. LOL, but like Mario, that's like, I mean, that's their big shield, right? Is, like, I think their big three shields are like Mario, Pokemon, and Zelda. That and Pokemon, yeah. Like, I think Mario, Pokemon, Zelda has given Nintendo this shield. Starting to see parallels to Disney, and it makes you sad. I mean, it's the same thing. It's just big corporations doing big corporation things. Right? They want their IP protected. I wouldn't say Nintendo and Disney are inherently the same. I think what Disney does is a lot worse. Disney is slowly encroaching as fast, like as close as you could get. And they have been for a while. Disney for a long ass time has been as close as you could get to being a monopoly without breaking any sort of anti-Sherman laws that a corporation could realistically get, right? Like, tried streaming Kingdom Hearts 3 and my stream had so many audio cuts even though I was following guidelines. Yeah, streaming Disney games is always weird. It also kind of depends. Fuck, I'm not going to make that jump for the rest of the stream, I swear to God. Because the thing you have to remember about Disney is, even though, like, this is what makes Disney really bad. what makes Disney games bad is like even though there's guidelines and everything, right? Now, I'm going to preface this by saying I think Disney has largely fixed this problem because Dreamlight Valley has a streamer-friendly mode for their music options. But regardless, like whatever branch of Disney they use. Okay, inherently what makes Disney worse at a base level than Nintendo is I can play a Nintendo song and not have the stream muted. Right? I think Nintendo accepts that to some extent their songs are going to be played. Disney not allowing that to happen is cringe. Also, all the different branches of Disney that do different things, like the branch of Disney that made Kingdom Hearts 3 is different than the branch of Disney that has Mickey Mouse, right? They're both Disney, but they're on paper different companies. So the company that made Kingdom Hearts 3 and got the okay to use like the Mickey Mouse song, like a Mickey Mouse song, cannot claim the video or mute the video, but the branch of Disney that made the Mickey Mouse song can be like, hey, what the fuck? Like, that's our song on your stream. That's not poggers. That might be how it works. I don't really know for sure. Fuck. I'm so pissed. Oh my god, all the way down, why don't we? It sounds correct? Yeah. To me, it's kind of the same conceptually as why like classical music, the actual like writing for the classical music, like the music note sheets are free use, but the recordings aren't, because the recordings are still protected under copyright law. It's kind of the same thing. Like it's kind of a loophole where, like, if you were to take action on it, the gaming mouse, Gamer Mickey, could be like, hey man, I didn't do shit. Like, my hands are clean. And then the actual Mickey could be like, yeah, it was me, and I do have the rights to this song, and then you lose. That's kind of the problem. Now, me personally, because I'm all gross and libbed up, I would argue the problem is probably rooted a lot more systemically. Yeah, movie Mickey is cringe, and Gamer Mickey is like the cool uncle that takes you to see a rated R movie. Straight up. I think you hit the nail on the head on that one. But yeah, I would argue it's more of a problem that Disney's actually able to abuse a loophole like that, and how they're not liable. Realistically, the laws are outdated, and they're not liable to having like a viable alternative to people that want to stream and record the game, and they're just allowed to do that. Right? Oh my god! Okay, but now I'm going to turn my gross libbed up brain off. And I'm just going to jump. I've been playing this game for way too damn long tonight to not have made any viable progress. Oh my fuck. This is ridiculous. But to end my thought on the Nintendo thing, I don't think Nintendo is ever going to change because they don't have to. They just don't have to. Because without even getting into the conversation of, well, not even without, like, the only way to get Nintendo to change, because they don't listen, right? Like, they're not going to reason. So naturally, the only way to get them to change their ways would be like, oh, we don't like how Nintendo treated Point Crow, right? Like, Nintendo fucked Point Crow over. So how do you fix that? In theory, how do you fix that? Well, Point Crow is the whole situation stems from Point Crow's Breath of the Wild videos. So you just don't buy Tears of the Kingdom. But there's two big inherent problems with that. Especially in the conversation of Nintendo. In general, the big problem with any consumer side activism is, one, there's always going to be people that are apolitical and they just want to fucking be Link and move shit with their mind, right? Like, they don't really care about Nintendo as a company. They just know Nintendo makes cool games. I'm just going to keep buying Nintendo products and playing Nintendo games and all that, right? So they don't care. And I think there's enough of those people that, like, the grand scheme of the world, it doesn't make a difference. However many people don't buy Tears of the Kingdom is going to be insignificant in the face of the amount of people that will, regardless, right? And with Nintendo specifically, that's a much bigger problem. Also, doing that inherently makes it like a right-wing culture staple. So then a bunch of right-wing people are just going to buy it anyways and kind of fill in the gap on those sales. But Nintendo has the extra benefit, like twofold, where let's say in theory, every single person that follows Nintendo of America on Twitter somehow, some way, collectively, all 12.7 million people that follow Nintendo of America on Twitter collectively decide to boycott Tears of the Kingdom. All almost 13 million people. You know what happens? Nothing. Because aside from those 13 million people, Nintendo still has people that don't use Twitter that are going to buy the game. And the biggest market that everyone forgets about when we're talking about Nintendo are fucking 10-year-olds. The fucking 10-year-olds and 8-year-olds that play Nintendo games. You think they give a shit whether or not fucking Point Crow's video is being taken down? No, they don't care. They just want to catch the animals that look cool and say wahoo and yahoo, and they just want to beat the bad guy with the cool sword. They don't care. They do not give a fuck about what is happening behind the scenes. They don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Yeah, Nintendo is directed towards children. So to say that, like, if everybody over the age of 14 stopped buying Nintendo games, 13 and under is still a huge market for Nintendo. So it's not like they're gonna, they're not gonna change their ways because a portion of their market is mad when the biggest chunk of their market literally does not care. They literally do not care because they're 8. So, like, I think grand scope, I don't think consumer side activism works anyways, because there's always people that aren't going to care enough about it, and they're just going to play the game, or they're just going to watch the Netflix show, or they're just going to fucking watch the movie. You wouldn't say that the majority of their market aren't like people in the 20s? I don't think so. Oh, actually, the majority of people are in their early 20s. Actually, the majority of their players are in their early 20s. So I was wrong. But still. I still think, like, okay, so there have been 122 million Nintendo Switch sales since launch. So even if you say, like, okay, 122 million people have bought a Switch. Okay, so you said if everyone boycotted the game, they would feel that hit. But of that part of their market that's in their early 20s, not everyone's going to buy Breath of the Wild to begin with. Not everyone cares enough to boycott Breath of the Wild. But if everybody of the 122 million sales, if we make a very lowball estimate and say that 1% of their market is under that, like, early 20s, late teens, early 20s, like, key point in their market, if everyone under that, a very lowball, is 1%, that's still 1.2 million people. that's still enough to keep Nintendo going. That's still more than enough to keep Nintendo going. They would feel the hit, sure, but they would just downsize and be fine. Realistically, right? Like, I think that's what happens. Is they just downsize and they streamline their games. They stop fucking around with like third-party software, right? They go back to just doing Nintendo. Fuck. It would suck, but yeah, probably. Right. Like, they just streamline their games. Like, you know what? We're only going to do Mario, Pokemon, and Zelda now, right? That's what Nintendo does. No more Kirby, no more Smash Bros, no more remakes, no more ports. We're just gonna do 3 video game series, cater them all directly towards kids. And then we're gonna get rid of, 80% of our staff. Split the staff in really half, because Game Freak makes Pokemon. Oh my god, are you serious? Like, okay, we're gonna split our staff in half. Half of them are gonna work on Mario games. Half of them are gonna work on Zelda games. Game Freak will keep fucking churning out Pokemon like the little slaves they are. You think it would bomb them as a company? I don't think so. I think kids are probably the most profitable market. Realistically. Like, they are the most profitable section of the market in terms of revenue sales and merch sales. 100% kids are the most profitable. Because they don't really, understand the concept of money. Versus an adult, they see the fucking $20 Cappy Mario cap, and they're like, that's stupid. But kids see Cappy from Mario. Well, how do you define bomb? Like, do you define bomb like a reduction in profits? Or do you define bomb as about to go out of business? Profits for sure. Well, yeah, I mean, for sure they lose out on profit. But the question is, do they lose out on enough profit? But the profit they would lose is major. I think they would... See, that's the thing. I don't know. Because I don't think video games are that profitable of an endeavor. I think video games are kind of a loss leader. I won't lie. Think about, like, for Tears of the Kingdom, for example, right? Think about all the people it takes to make that game. How long they've been working on that game. All the marketing, all the promos, right? All the software they have to keep up on. All the hard drive space that takes. Do you really think they're turning 300% profit at $60? Or do you think the video game is a loss leader in hopes that enough people play it, and then the people that play it care enough to buy the... Oh my God. Or the people that care enough buy it care enough to pay for the $80 Zelda statue that they're going to turn, 600% profit on. For Zelda, Pokemon, and Mario, you think they make nothing but money? I think it's a numbers game. Straight up. Straight up, I think video game development is a numbers game. I don't think on any one video, like, if they were to sell just a copy, well, I think video games is like the... Video games is almost like the Mr. Beast approach, right? Like, Mr. Beast has been very open about how much he likes when people repost clips of his videos because it just gets eyes on him, right? It's just more eyes on Mr. Beast. It's just, you know what I mean? And in a similar vein, I think the video games are... I don't think they're a loss leader. I don't think they're selling video games at a loss. But I think they're damn close. I don't think the profit is insane. Like, I do not believe, after all the costs are accounted for, I don't think Nintendo is making 100, 200% profit on a Breath of the Wild game, on a Zelda game, on a Pokemon game. I don't think they do. I just don't think that's what happens. Not even Pokemon, not even Pokemon. Because, okay, Pokemon sells for $60, right? Game Freak has a team of 90 people. There's 90 people that work on any one Pokemon game. Assuming that Pokemon's the most recognized video. Yeah, I know. I'm saying they're probably making a profit on, like, when you buy Pokemon Scarlet, they're not selling you Pokemon Scarlet at a loss by any means. They're making money on a Pokemon Scarlet sale. But it's not, they're not making $50 on your $60 game. To be honest, if they were making $10 on your $50 Pokemon Scarlet game, I would be surprised. I can Google this shit. What is the profit margin of a video game? a game sold in store would see about 40 to 50% to go to the retailer. So if you were to go into a GameStop and buy Pokemon, and like if you were to go into GameStop and buy Pokemon, GameStop's taking 30 of those dollars. So already you're at less than 50% margin. The publisher, on average, on a $60 game, if GameStop takes 50% of the sale of Pokemon, right? That leaves Nintendo with $30, which is, yes, 50%. But from that $30, Nintendo also has to pay Game Freak. And they also have to pay everybody that works in that game. All of that is cost. None of that is profit. That's all gross profit, but none of it's net profit. It said on the high end, the publisher's walking out with $40. Fuck, dude. So, on the high end of a Pokemon Scarlet sale, Nintendo's walking out with $40 before paying anybody that worked on the game. Now, if Nintendo just didn't pay their workers, yeah, they'd walk out with $40 and their profit margin would be insane. Right? I mean, you're making $40. And all you did was publish it, that's great. But now you're talking about, okay, now I have to pay all the coders. I have to pay all the people that tested the game, which is probably fucking nobody for Pokemon. But you have to pay the people that made the game. You have to pay the people that made the art for the game. You have to pay the people that make the concept arts for the game. You have to pay your writers, your storyboard artists. You have to pay your actual programmers. You have to pay all the directors for all those sections. And you best believe fucking the CEO at Nintendo's getting a cut of that fucking sale. Just sitting at the top counting his money. He's getting a cut of that. And then you got to talk about shareholders. Yeah, but I don't know, when you are selling as many copies as Pokemon, Zelda, and Mario would sell at some point after paying everyone, you're making nothing but profit. Yeah, at some point. But for the most part, it's going to be a loss. Not a loss. I have to stop saying it's a loss. That's going to throw everyone off. But at some point, the profit margin, actually probably not. Let's be real. The sale of video games is very uncertain. I think any in-house programmers for Nintendo are either making commission or they're making a salary. Right? They're either making a decent salary or they're making a commission. More likely, I would say it's more likely they're making a commission. And in the case of Pokemon, it would be stupid. Like in the case of Pokemon, it would be stupid for Game Freak as a company to take anything less than commission. Other than oh! Like if Nintendo's paying Game Freak a flat rate to make Pokemon, that would be absolutely dog shit insane. I jumped way too hard. I'm so pissed at myself for that. Right? Like, Game Freak is probably charging Nintendo a commission of the sale, like a percentage of the sales instead of a flat rate, because they know Pokemon's gonna do well, so they're gonna want more out of it. God damn it, dude. I'm so fucking pissed. Are you serious? So, I think you're distracting me. It's okay. I think talking is helping because I'm not like over judging my jumps. But that's all to say, I don't think Nintendo makes as much on the sale of a game as they would on the sale of the merchandise for that game. I just don't see that being true. I don't see a world where Nintendo makes as much on a Breath of the Wild sale as they do on the fucking $80 Link statue that goes with the Breath of the Wild sale. I just don't. I don't see that happening. Right? And back to the original point, I think kids are more likely to want the merch. Most people aren't going to buy most people won't buy most people don't buy the Breath of the Wild statue, but I'm sure a lot of kids buy I'm sure a lot of kids want the $20 Cappy hat for Christmas. And I think net profit, Nintendo makes more on the Cappy hat than they do the video game. It's just the video game is just the means of which to make the kids interested in the Cappy hat. Because without that, it makes no sense. Not the game with Cappy in it. Like, I'm sure the kids are interested in the game with Cappy in it, but from a percentage profit standpoint, it's not the same. I think you make more on the Cappy hat than you do than the game with Cappy in it. Especially when you start talking about clothing and fabric. Parent buys their kid a $60 game. That's the only time they're buying that $60 game. Parent buys their kid a Mario Odyssey t-shirt. Well, that's okay. That t-shirt will fade, and then the kid's going to want a new one. Or in a couple months, Nintendo comes out with a new Mario Odyssey t-shirt, and now the kid wants that one instead. There's just inherently more profit in... There's more profit in the merch and the after sale of the game than there is in the game. There's more opportunities for profit. There's a higher profit margin altogether. And that's just the way business works. And I think the kids are more likely to buy to want and to realistically force their parents to buy the Mario Odyssey t-shirts and the fucking Mario Cappy. Because the kids want to be Mario. Grown-ass adults don't give a fuck. Grown-ass adults just want to beat the game as fast as they fucking can. Quite literally. They just want to speedrun the game. They're going to get their value out of the game, and then they'll move on to the next game. And they're less likely to buy the merch from it. They're less likely to buy any promos that go with it. And that's just the nature of the beast. Come on. Oh. Okay, I'm hearing you out. Fuck. Oh. I get where you're going with that, but what about Pokemon? You have all the grown people buying the cards and getting the movie tickets early and whatnot due to the games. Yeah, I'm saying the games... I'm not saying Nintendo could stop making games altogether and survive as a company, right? That's not my argument. My argument is... To go back to the root of the argument... My argument is that Nintendo makes more money on the kids. Oh! Oh my god, I hit 50%. Oh! Oh! Fuck. Okay, that's okay. You were here, chat. Pog you. Shit. Okay. So anyways, the games in Nintendo's eyes are a necessary evil, right? Like, I was never saying that Nintendo could just stop making games and survive as a company. That would be... Well, I hit 50%. I hit 50%, so that's a plus. I think to say that... Oh my fucking god. I think to say that the full jumps are killing me right now. I keep full jumping when I shouldn't be. That time I didn't jump hard enough. Alright. Time to climb the top. So to say that Nintendo could stop making games altogether and survive as a company is fucking insane. Like, absolutely insane. That's like saying Disney could just stop making movies and stop making TV shows and be fine. Like, no. That's, I mean, at the core, that's what they are, right? But video games, the sale of video games is a numbers game, right? You're not going to make a lot on a video game. Selling a $60 video game, you do not make a lot of money. But... oh my god. What'd you say? Go to the right edge of that leafy platform and jump up? Really? Why? What's up here? Oh. Oh, there's a cap. Yeah, I don't care that much. That's cool, though. But, like you have to sell video games to be a Nintendo. You just have to. Because the sale of the video game is what gets people to, like, it's what gets people to pay for the merch and pay for the Pokemon cards and the movie tickets. Think about it like a movie, right? Think about it like a movie. The first 2 weeks a movie is out, the movie theater does not see any money. And that's just a fact of the movie industry. When a movie comes out, for the first 2 weeks, all the money from the ticket sale, all the profit from the ticket sale, goes right to the company that made the movie. So when fucking Iron Man 6 comes out in 3 years, for the first 2 weeks of the movie coming out, the movie theater you go to see it does not see any of that $5 you paid. And $5 is not a lot of money. But the movie theater does not see a cent of that $5 for the first 2 weeks the movie's out. Oh, wait, no, I got that backwards. So, for the first 2 weeks, for the first 2 weeks a movie is out, the movie studio does not see any of that money. And they just don't. It all goes to the theater, right? And that's why a lot of the times you see once a movie's been out for 2 weeks, it gets pushed to the smaller theaters because it gets pushed to the small theaters so the movie theater can bring in more movies that haven't been out for 2 weeks so they can maximize their profits. But from the movie studio standpoint, right? Like when an Iron Man movie comes out, they don't care about the fucking $5. It doesn't matter how many times you sell those $5. If it's 100,000 times, if it's 1,000,000 times, if it's 1,000,000,000 times, it doesn't matter to Marvel how many times Iron Man is seen in theaters in the first 2 weeks, and how much really realistically how much revenue they lose out on. It doesn't matter, because Marvel's smart and they know, hey, Marvel knows that the money isn't in the movie ticket. Yes, people are going to see the movie, right? Same as people are going to buy the Nintendo game. But Marvel and Nintendo both know damn well that their profit is not going to come from that. Their profit does not come from the movie ticket. Their profit does not come from the game sale. Just like Mr. Beast's profit, Mr. Beast's revenue does not come from the person that is clipping his videos and posting them on TikTok. Right? Back to the Mr. Beast analogy, he knows that. He's aware of that. He is not going to see a cent of whatever that TikTok makes. And Marvel and Nintendo, in the same vein, do not care about how much money they make or lose on the sale of the movie ticket or on the sale of the video game. They just don't care that much. Because Mr. Beast and Marvel and Disney all know that having the movie in the theater, having the clip of the video on TikTok, and yes, having somebody play your game all accomplish the same thing. What is that thing? It's visibility. It's brand awareness. It's brand recognition. That's why the big companies fight so hard for the top shelf at the grocery store. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters more, is the recognition, is the awareness that people know you exist, that people know you're there. Because in a sense, that creates an amount of loyalty. And in the sense of the Mr. Beast video and the Nintendo game and the Marvel movie, it creates a level of interest in what's going on in that vertical, in that world, right? So Marvel and Nintendo both know, and Mr. Beast knows damn well, that having these people do this allows the door to open up for the sale of the Marvel t-shirt, or the sale of the Mario t-shirt, or the sale of the Pokemon cards, or a Mr. Beast video. Next time you're on YouTube, you get recommended a Mr. Beast video and you go, hey, that guy, I saw a clip of him on TikTok and it was pretty funny. I should watch the video now. Yeah, you're right. It goes to the sale of merch. Now, merch sales are infinitely more profitable as a business model than the video games are. Full stop. Just more profitable. You can make it cheaper. You can sell it for more. You can make a higher profit margin. And it takes less people to do, so it's less people to pay when the sale goes through, when the product is done. It takes less people to pay. You can turn them out quicker. So in the grand scheme of Nintendo's market, who is their biggest audience? Sure, it's the person in their young 20s, their late teens, their early 20s. But if you were to redraw that graph based on profit, who is Nintendo's most profitable age gap? It is easily the children. It is easily kids 10 and under, 12 and under. So yes, I do genuinely think that if every single person in that magical late teens, early 20s age gap were to just stop playing Nintendo, yeah, Nintendo would take a hit. And their gross revenue would take a huge hit. Right? Because you're talking about gross revenue. How much they make before you consider cost. But their net revenue, I see it as virtually unaffected. I see it as virtually unaffected. And that's why consumer side activism doesn't work with Nintendo. Because their most profitable age gap are the people that are not activists. Which was the whole point I've been trying to make for the past hour. Okay, where the fuck do I go? What does it want me to do? Go over the fucking wall? I'm so confused. Did I just fuck myself? You're joking. Come on. Okay, now I actually have to. I actually have to focus on Jump King. I think I've made my point. Okay, I gotta stop doing that. Why am I doing that all of a sudden? I haven't done that all night. What is going on with me? I think I've filled my dirty lib quota for the month with my hour-long Nintendo rant. Fuck, dude. Are you serious? Are you being real? Can we be real for a second? I did. I filled my quota. Thank you. All that being said, that past hour and a half about how Nintendo's evil, I'm still going to play Tears of the Kingdom. Straight up. And you know what? I'm going to fucking stream it too. May 12th, baby. May fucking 12th. Okay, I figured out what I'm doing wrong. I'm not going far enough left on that jump. And now I'm going to fall all the way back down. This game hurts my soul. Is 20.93 the new 13.95? Is that the world we live in? Where 20.93 is the new 13.95? I'm arguably too good at that now. Oh! Jump King is fun. 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 I have so much fun playing Jump King. I am so stupid. Oh, I am like actively getting better though. It's all about the fucking neural brain links. That's what they keep telling me. That jump's still hard though. I don't care who you are, that jump's hard. The whole game's a baby game, but that jump is hard. I'll be the first to admit it, that jump's hard. Here we go. Come on, pop. I was going to say off when I landed, but I guess that's not going to happen. You know, Chad, I'm not going to lie. I was kind of hoping to be done with this game by fucking 11 hours. Which I know was ambitious, but I didn't think going into it it'd be this hard. And here's the thing. I know it's only going to get harder. You don't even have to tell me it gets harder. I know it's going to get harder. It does? Oh, I know. Oh, trust me. I'm aware of how hard the game gets. God fucking damn it, dude. All the way back down. Glad you caught me streaming. Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by. Will I ever talk about Nintendo again? Probably. To that extent, God, I fucking hope not. It's just like a feels bad man moment. Like I talked about Nintendo once when Pokemon Scarlet came out. Oh my! Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna go fucking piss. Jump King makes me so sad. This game makes me upset. Oh my god. Oh. He lives. Actually recoverable. I was saved. You're right. I threw. They saved me and I threw. Oh, okay. From here. From here, chat. Sorry to do this, but that was stupid. Who does that? Who does that? I think that was hands down, no turnaround, the dumbest fucking thing I've done this whole goddamn game. Just ran myself into a wall for no reason. Who does that? Who does that in this game? How many screens do I have? Like, how many monitors do I have? Was that your question? How many monitors do I have? Yeah, I have 3. I have 3 monitors. Three, count them, 3. I have 2 horizontal and 1 vertical. That was so stupid. I'm so stupid. Bro, this game's got me down bad for real. Am I going to play the DLCs after this run? You really think I have it in me? To play more Jump King after this? You think so? I don't. I'll let you know that much. After Jump King... After Jump King, if it's still April, which it probably won't be, I'm going to play Hollow Knight. If it's into May, I'm playing Pokemon. I'm restarting the Gen Lock. I've heard Hollow Knight's a good game. I just might have to play it at like a different point. Oh my god. It's a fantastic game. That's what I've heard. I've heard it's a good game. And it seems like a fun game. But it's all a time thing, you know? Dude. I'm not even full jumping. I'm just bad. What the fuck? Dude, this game's fucking ridiculous. This game's actually ridiculous. That was a full jump. Why am I stupid? Why am I so stupid all the time? Like, straight up. Papega, dude. I jumped too far? I'm aware. I'm aware of what my downfalls are as a human. Dude, why did I full jump that? Okay, another full jump for the boys, I guess. Come on. Gotta put Olaf back together. Okay. I'm gonna end stream the next time I fall. I swear to God. Next fall ends the stream. Okay, that one doesn't count. Next fall ends the stream, but that one doesn't count. Always root. Thank you. Next fall, that's 2 or more screens. Like, falls like that don't matter because I'm on the same screen. But a fall like that, that's a stream ender today. I don't have it in me anymore, dude. Well, I hit 50%. I did hit 50%. So that's a plus. I do have someone to vouch for me that I hit 50%, plus a VOD. So I'm going out of town this weekend. I guess when I come back, it's time for more Jump King. Do I want to do it? No. Do I have to do it? I guess. I guess I signed up to beat this game, so I guess I should do it. But regardless, chat. Make sure, by the way, that you are that you watched the newest video, the video. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, chat, I'm out of here.
You do
Have